We're all flawed human beings, and we all have a cauldron of psychosis which we have to unravel as we grow older and find the way we fit in to live our lives as best as possible. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is your plan. I have a very busy head. I have inside voices that I have learned to contain. Love is doing something you don't want to do for someone you don't particularly like at that moment. Whatever character you play, remember they are always doing something, they are not just talking. I'm an armchair psychologist, I suppose, and I like to kind of sit around and guess and pretend I know what's going on. I'm here to challenge myself and to see whether I can shape-shift in an environment that's actually quite daunting, but which I think would be nice to shine a light into. The destination of any interesting drama is that you shine a light into a place that not many people know about. You don't step on stage to eat. You go there to be eaten. I love people. People are lovely creatures. I'm one myself. So I love to see people happy. The only thing I can do is wipe my arse, brush my teeth, turn up, and do the best work I can. I liked you better when you were drunk. I think it's important that you always transform if you can. That's what I was trained to do. You try and hide yourself as much as you can. That's the key to longevity. Every time you need protein, get yourself a boiled egg in. But your main meals would be chicken or hummus or whitefish. You can lose about a pound a day. But you can do this stuff over a period of time. And you can have your happy days. It's about motivation, and it has to be something that's realistic for you to keep up. I think online dating is a way of procuring people. Like Facebook and MySpace. It's the way that people connect now and procure small children and sometimes dodgy relationships. I don't think it's very healthy. I'm from a nice, suburban, middle-class family, but my tattoos remind me where I've been. Style, I think, is panache. Who are you? What did you do today? And what are you worth to me? What do you have to offer the world? How did you spend your time today on this planet? How are you spending your time every second? What are you doing now? Are you alive, or are you somnambulant? Jiu-jitsu is very Buddhist. All that we fear we hold close to ourselves to survive. So if you're drowning and you see a corpse floating by, hang on to it because it will rescue you. I'd learned how to lie and manipulate from an early age, so a combination of that, desperation, having to have my own fridge and my umbilical cord back. I had to go out into the world. Then some angel somewhere said, "Have you considered going to drama school?" And this sounded like the solution to all of my problems. I'm going to fail to hit the mark I've put up before me because it's not possible to hit it. I want to be the best at what I do, so I've got to get over myself already because that's never going to happen. I ain't ever going to be God. I guess if I had $50 million, I could spend more time at home. I wanted my dad to be proud of me, and I fell into acting because there wasn't anything else I could do, and in it I found a discipline that I wanted to keep coming back to, that I love and I learn about every day. I had no immediate knowledge of the world of Batman at all. I'm quite incubated. I just keep myself to myself and my dog. If you're lucky like me, your relationship with your brother has resolved itself on the peaceful side of the fence and has stayed there. But if you're someone who's got a family that's all fractured and finding it hard to relate, that's a very sad place to be. And I like people. I like to know what you're really up to. I'm a bit of a nosy busybody. Why do they do the things they do? Why are they prepared to do the things they do to get what they want? When? Where? Who? Maybe it's a little ambitious of me to presume that no matter how big the film is, that I can always go down to the shop to buy a pint of milk. I'm very sensitive. Because my mom was my primary emotional caregiver growing up, I found myself being pinned into dresses, darting her dresses, choosing her high heels for the evening, or what to wear. I'm very much a mommy's boy. I think I had only been working 9 months when I got Star Trek, and it was huge. It was very overwhelming. So that opened my eyes a bit at an early age. Kind of how not be frightened when walking into a responsibility of something like villain in Batman, or a Hobbit, or whatever it is. I like to be other people, not me. And when you're on the red carpet, it's like, here's Tom Hardy. I don't want to be me. That's why I play other people. Fame and stuff like that is all very cool, but at the end of the day, we're all human beings. Although what I do is incredibly surreal and fun and amazing, and I'm really grateful for it, I don't believe my own press release. Do you know what I mean? I'm just getting settled as a responsible man, but if you split the elephant into little mouthfuls, it will be fine. Vanity is normal in performers. Does it bother other people? All the time. But 9 times out of 10, that says more about them than you. I get hired more than I get seen more. I get seen more than maybe celebrity and fame happens, but at the end of the day, there's no difference between my $5 performance and my $50 million performance. It's not going to make me a better father. I have to make my bones with Hollywood to get in. And when I do, maybe I'll metamorphose from Mr. Muscles or whatever it is I am now and become an irascible tosser. Then there's your diet. You cut out sugars, fat, soy sauces, anything that's nice. Tea and coffee is replaced by boiling water with lemon. It's amazing how quickly you get into it. There's also herbal tea and a lot of water, obviously, about 2 liters a day.